styles, you know, more trying to break it up and serve and go simple. You know, people talk about why didn't Vitinha work at Wolves, but Wolves are fighting for points at the wrong end of the Premiership. Different style, maybe not high levels of possession. Luis Enrique's been a godsend for this player because he's very much needs the ball at all given times. He's very similar to Xavi and Iniesta, likes to dictate the tempo of a game. He'll receive the ball in any situation. He'll receive it deep, he'll receive it between the lines. He's a magician with the ball.
It's another one of those things as well. I mean, it's rumoured that he didn't quite get along with Messi and Neymar at the time. So it's another one of those decisions where you look at the players that have left, that have made room for a player like Vitinha to really excel.
Well, he's probably grown into be the best midfield player in this competition. And he doesn't get big numbers, goals and assists, but I think he controls the tempo as good as anyone. I think he's, and again, I think with Neves, who's a better presser of the ball, they're a good combination. I think in midfield, it's all about partnerships. And I think they have a brilliant midfield three, but I think he's the star of that midfield.
And I think you talk about, I think it's all about partnerships over the pitch, especially in that middle area. And you look at even João Neves, a young kid, 20 years old, most possessions won, most tackles, most duels won. Like the kid, that balance there to a controller, to having someone who's actually physically can go and make demands and win the ball back, and the skill.
We haven't mentioned Ruiz yet.
Right, that's what I mean. And Ruiz, who's a bit of everything really, I think. Yeah. And he's more of a linker further up the pitch.
Presence, style, class, can play, can
left
dribble,
foot.
go past, great strike from the edge of the box. Left foot has always looked better as well.
Do you think there was ever a time in Vitinha's career when he was sitting on the bench for Wolves, not getting played, thinking one of these days I'll make the Champions League final, I'll be one of the key players of the tournament?
Yeah, but I spoke to him the other day about this, and he said when he left Wolves, he said to one of his teammates, I'll be at one of the big clubs soon. He had no doubt in his mind. He's supremely confident, and why wouldn't you be with the talent that he has?
You know who he reminds me of? Sorry, Stevie.
Modric.
And you couldn't make him any bigger compliment in the world because he's been probably one of the greatest. But he plays like Luka Modric. He just chinks in and away from people, and he's impossible to play against.
It's a classic case of being in the wrong movie, and it's not Wolves' fault. You know, it's just wrong place, wrong time. You find a place, you find a manager, a system, players around you that suit you and your skill sets, and he fits in, you know, really well.
Some players go a whole career and almost fade away and lose a career because they don't have the fortune of finding a manager who understands them, who knows how to get the best out of them, plays a system that suits them as well. So there's so many factors that enables us players, when we've played, and the players today, to become what we are. You can't do it all on your own.
He could be a standout player tonight as well, guys. We've got to get to the break because kickoff is coming up very, very soon. We'll be back at the Champions League final build-up in just a few seconds.
This programme is brought to you by Bet365.